Hello, in this question we are asked to simplify the expression 2a squared minus 3ab minus 2b squared all over 4a squared minus b squared. So both the numerator and the denominator are quadratic expressions. Let's start with the numerator. So the numerator, let's just write here numerator. The numerator is 2a squared minus 3ab minus 2b squared. To simplify this, we need to rewrite this middle term, and we are going to rewrite it to become two factors such that when those two factors are multiplied, we are going to get we are going to get 2a squared times negative 2b squared, which is negative 4a squared b squared. And when those two factors are added, they should be able to give us this middle term, which is negative 3ab. So for this case, the two factors are going to be 4ab times ab, and the negative is on the first term, so that when we multiply negative 4ab times ab, that is going to give us negative 4a squared b squared, and when we add negative 4ab and ab, we are going to get negative 3ab. So this means our center term now becomes negative 4ab plus ab. To its right, we still have negative 2b squared, and to its left, we still have 2a squared. At this point, let's take these terms in pairs. So the first pair is going to be this, and the second pair will be this. In the first term, the common factor is 2a. So let's factor out 2a. So 2a squared divided by 2a, we are going to be left with a minus 4ab divided by 2a, that is going to leave us with 2b. And then for the second pair, the common factor is b. So we factor out the b, and then ab divided by b, we are going to be left with a, and then negative 2b squared divided by b, that will leave us with negative 2b. So on this first term, we have a minus 2b, and we still have it on the second term. So let's factor out a minus 2b. So when we factor out a minus 2b, this first term divided by a minus 2b leaves us with 2a, plus this second term divided by a minus 2b leaves us with b. So this is the simplification for the numerator. Now it's time to work on the denominator. So we have the denominator. Sorry. So the denominator was 4a squared minus b squared, right? 4 can be written as 2 squared. So we have 2 squared, then we have the a squared minus b squared. Now 2 squared times a squared is the same as taking 2 times a, which is 2a to the power of 2. Remember, when you are given x to the power of a times y to the power of a, so long as the powers are the same, you can just take x times y, and then you raise that to the power of a. So that's what we have done here, and then we have the minus b squared. Now notice, this is a difference of two squares. The first square is 2a squared, and the second one is b squared. So remember that anytime you are given x squared minus y squared, this is the same as doing x minus a times x plus y. Oh, I meant x minus y times x plus y. In our case, the x will correspond to 2a, and the y will correspond to b. So So this becomes 2a minus b times 2a plus b. So this is the simplification of the denominator. Now it is time to do the numerator over the denominator. So the numerator over the denominator, this is going to give us the first expression we had here, which was, for the numerator we had a minus 2b times 2a plus b, and then for the denominator we had 2a minus b times 2a plus b. So the common term between the numerator and the denominator is 2a plus b. So by 2a plus b, 1, by 2a plus b, 1. And we are going to be left with a a minus 2b, and this is all over 2a minus b. And this is your simplification.